Shawn, is this a little different from last year? You've got some veterans, guys with some experience.
Yeah, I think that this time last year there's a lot of unknown. We got a lot of quarterbacks. Do we have any quarterbacks? What are they going to look like? And I think we're in a good position in my room, and it's a testament to those guys, their hard work, and I feel like the depth in that room is something that we can keep winning football games and feel good about those guys, how hard they work and who they are.
What's it like having your brother alongside you? It's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting for him, and I think it's really exciting for us. I know what he brings to the table as far as a person, as a coach, as far as helping us, X and O wise, but also what he's going to bring to the table with the relationship with the players. And he's on the defensive side, so we don't really cross paths that much. But I'm excited for him. But really a great opportunity for us, and he's helping us get better.
Shawn, from where they came from, the way that those guys performed, how proud of them were you, just in terms of what they were able to get done last year as pretty much unproven guys?
Yeah, I think I was proud of the success that they had and the success that the team had. I was probably more proud of how they handled themselves. To have Blake sitting in the waist, sitting with his waiting on his opportunity and being ready when his name was called. Gary, when he gets hurt and he's not sulking, he's supporting Blake, and it's probably one of the neatest things I've seen in my time of coaching, of two guys that were selfless and gave everything to the team, and didn't matter who was back there under center, they were supporting each other, and really neat to be a part of, and definitely proud of their hard work and the success that they had.
Do you feel like that's kind of spilled over to this spring? I know there's still kind of a competition there, but what does that kind of look like this year?
Yeah, I think we're competing everywhere. That's the name of the game. Is every position, every year, we're going to put the best 11 on the field on offense and defense. And I think Gary understands that, Blake understands that, Kyron and CJ understand that. And so that's the nature of the beast. Is football's about competing every single day. Those guys welcome that, they encourage that, and I think they want that. I don't think they want anything handed to them. They know that competition is going to breed, success, and they're going to keep building from that competition. Gary makes Blake better, Blake makes Gary better, Kyron makes all of them better, and so does CJ.
Shawn, is Blake, is he all the way back from a shoulder injury? Is he looking good?
Yeah. So Blake's 100% back. It was kind of a quiet time knowing what happened in bowl season. But yeah, he's 100% back. Was full go in the off season, and no restrictions at all.
What does Gary have to do? Coach talked about it the other day. He just needs to keep improving. Are there specific things he needs to do to get better?
Yeah, I think that's what we talk about every single day, is what we're trying to get better that day. And I think Gary's focus right now is probably being better, he'll tell you, progressionally. So what that means is being able to work through reads and being balanced in his lower half and being consistent when the first read's not there. So that's something we're working on. And, I think that he's always continued to be a better leader. And I think that's who Gary is. He wants to be better in all aspects. But that'd probably be the one thing that our focal point is this spring. And, I think each one of them, we talked about what they have to do to get better, and that's probably his biggest point of emphasis right now.
What could Blake do to get better?
I think Blake, as far as a passer, has a lot of natural ability. I think he knows just as far as consistency. And one of the big things I think Blake's improved on and worked on is his leadership. And he went through a 8-week leadership training with a lot of other guys, and I think he's learning and growing. And it's hard being a young guy that's kind of thrust into that role. And he's really kind of focused on that. That's one of his goals, is to continue to improve as a leader. And so it's not as much physical all the time, especially at the quarterback position. It's just as much mental as anything else. And so I think leadership's probably his point of emphasis. And when I say, even Gary and Blake, both of them, these are things that they say they need to work on, and I see the same thing.
Besides leadership, are there some other intangibles that you'd like to see from all of your quarterbacks in that quarterback room?
Yeah, I think that as we take the next step as a football team, there were times last year offense may have played better, and later in the year I felt like our defense was really playing good football and carrying us. You look at the Sugar Bowl, I think we as an offense know that we've got to take that next step. We lost some guys on defense. And the quarterback room specifically, our goal is to be way more consistent, to be way more involved. You lose a couple playmakers, and so our game has to step up. And so, we've got to be better in that room, and we understand that and embrace that challenge.
How big is it to have all those O-linemen back? And they hardly gave up a sack last year.
Yeah, I think that's huge. For Connor Galvin and Khalil Keith and guys that have been here a long time, and along with Jacob and Grant and some of the young guys, there's a lot of talent in that room. I think that Coach Mateos and Coach Grimes do a tremendous job developing those guys, and to have all of them back and a chance to keep building, it all starts there. And you look at our offense and who we want to be and how we want to look. Those guys give us that opportunity to be who we want to be.
I guess your guys in particular are excited about having all those back.
I think so. Yeah. I think that they definitely see the work, and I think that's the benefit of a veteran O-line, right? It's kind of takes time to develop that, but to have veterans on the O-line, that's where you win football games. And I think just as much as what we have on the D-line, that's what's exciting. The two lines should be one of the strengths of our football team, and we're excited about that.